Okay, hello guys. Right now I will try to explain a little bit strategy technology management. In this presentation, will be at least three topics. These are managing the creative process in cross-functional good environment, product concept development in competitive marketplace, and the last one is business analysis and market potential. Let's just get started with the first one, the managing the creative process in cross-functional global environment. Well, in order to be competitive and maintain its market position, firms need to manage more closely their existing products and strategically introduce new products. Since firms today operate in a highly competitive marketplace where they compete with firms that maintain global production capabilities and are faced with increasingly more informed consumers, they need to take a broader perspective concerning their innovation efforts. Introduction of new technology, increase productivity, and improve the efficiency of their new product development programs. Well, if the new product it's the new product development for that it's becoming an important segment of both technical and marketing management. In order to succeed in rapidly growing and globally competitive markets, firms must develop capabilities that will strengthen their product development and management activities. Because wherever the source is of new products might be, the products need to be systematically developed within the firm. New product development is a complex collective effort that combines input from many functional areas within the firm. Even if the new product development process is highly structured and formalized, there is a need for additional information, expertise, or even recommendations that must be solicited from functional specialists outside of the new product development process. In some firms, there is a tendency to manage a relatively open and unstructured new product development process that encourages unsolicited cooperation from individuals that may have only a marginal interest in new product development. How the new product development process is organized may not necessarily be an important issue, especially for the high technology firms. What's important is its productivity. Since the product development and management function is becoming strategically more important, firms are expanding by forming cross-functional product development teams. The responsibility of these cross-functional teams is to systematically evaluate all aspects that lead to the development of new product and, in some cases, even its eventual long-term market performance. Many cross-functional teams are formed not only to develop new products, but also to introduce new technology or commercialize technology by building the necessary organizational structures and developing leadership for the structures, which may lead to formation of entire new ventures or subsidiaries. In order to effectively develop and market new products in rapidly changing hyper-competitive global markets, firms must approach the entire new product development process differently. They must begin with the systematic generation and collection of new product ideas. The ideas must be carefully screened to determine their potential. If their potential appears to be competitive and profitable in the market, the new product ideas need to be systematically developed into new products. Firms must approach the new product development process from a broad top management level perspective. An effective communication process between the technical side and the marketing side of the business needs to be established and sufficient information needs to be shared between the two sides. Although there is no clear consensus of how typically a new product development process should be organized, individual firms usually find a way to organize their process in such a way that it produces the best result for the firm. Now, regardless and the managing creative process is growing since the product development function becomes strategically important as this economy the whole point. The next topics will turn to product concept development in a competitive marketplace. If product ideas selected for future development are converted into product concepts, the definition of the product concept depends a great deal on how an individual firm uses the concept in the context of its overall product development process. To some firms, a product concept represents a relatively broad description of a potential product, more specific than a statement describing a new product idea, but still without precise scientific, engineering, or even marketing design specification. Other firms, especially small high technology and manufacturing firms, consider the notion of a product concept as something that is, from a technological perspective, clearly defined to the point where it could be sold, because it might have potential commercial value. In this context, a product concept consists of a set of clearly defined product attributes that can be easily understood by scientists or marketing managers. The guideline developed for a product concept document provide a foundation for the actual development of product attributes during the development process. From a marketing management point of view, each product can be described as having three sets of attributes. First one is functional, second one is physical, and psychological attributes. The functional attributes describe the actual use, application, or general purpose of the product. The functional attributes describe how the product will be used. The physical attributes describe the actual material makeup of the product. They describe the material that will be used for the construction, fabrication, or configuration of the tangible form of the product. In some cases, different material can be substituted or exchanged to enhance the market value of the product. Therefore, this issue must be taken into consideration early on in the conceptualization of the proposed product. The psychological attributes describe the intangible aspects that the product or the potential consumer or user should find advantageous over competing products available on the market. Psychological attributes are viewed as the motivating factors for consumers to purchase products and need also to be considered early in the product conceptualization process. From a marketing management perspective, product concept documentation is considered as a sort of a contract between the product planning specialist, top management, product development specialists, and product managers. The product concept statement represents the platform from which these various groups involved with product development make decisions. However, as the product development process becomes more competitive and important for corporate level decision making, it is also taking on an initial role. With formulating new product concept and developing the necessary documentation for promotion, new product concept is an important step in the entire new product development and management process. Top managers need to understand the potential value of product concepts and the impact the proposed concept might have on the future of the firm. At the same time, top managers need to understand the financial implication on the performance of the overall firm. In some cases, if the financial resources are not available internally and the proposed product concept has a high commercial market value, it may be necessary to seek financial assistance outside of the firm. These are decisions that top managers need to make with substantial input from their marketing and technology specialists along with those who are responsible for the product development. Really, using the point for the concept development of the product in competitive marketplace. Now let's just move on to the last topic about business analysis and market potential. Well, the new product ideas and subsequent product concepts may come from a variety of sources within and outside the firm. They might be the result of many years of laboratory research and experimentation by scientists and technologists, or they may have come from market research studies, feedback from sales personnel, engineering application, or other activities closely associated with existing products and their use of our applications. It's regardless of what the source of product concept for new product is, and every product concept needs to be systematically evaluated and screened and to determine its market potential. Top management needs to formulate a uniform set of guidelines for expected financial performance of all proposed product concepts. These guidelines set limits on the acceptable financial performance from a proposed product. A firm's risk tolerance also needs to be taken into consideration. In example, how much risk is the top management willing to accept? The risk factors should be factored into all financial projections that are tentatively made for each proposed product. Some firms prefer to assess risk as a spread variable that is closely associated with the overall market performance of a proposed product. A new product can have a significant negative impact on existing products or markets and may cannibalize sales of an existing product. Although there are factors related more to top management's assessment of individual product concepts, revenue forecasting, cost estimates, and profit projections are typically responsibilities of lower-level operational specialists or individuals in the firm who are directly responsible for product concept evaluation or screening. Analysis of market opportunities is one of the essential considerations in determining the market potential for a proposed product concept. From the marketing point of view, analyzing market opportunity for a given product concept begins with a clear definition of the product concept and an examination of the various market segments that might be attracted to the proposed product. Where there is an optimal match between the product concept and potential consumers classified in a given segment, the segment becomes the target market. An accurate profile of potential consumers needs to be developed in that target market. Such a consumer profile should consist of a number of demographic and psychodemographic factors designed not only to understand consumer behavior in the target market, but also for use in developing communication channels with the consumer during the product development process and later in the full-scale marketing of the product. Analysis of competitors is also an essential component of analyzing the market opportunity for a proposed product. Key competitors need to be identified and their strengths and market position evaluated. It's important to understand the present market position of the key competitors, their market share, and even their position for future growth. Their financial strengths and performance need to be evaluated along with their management capabilities. In high technology industries, it is almost also important to understand the technical capabilities of the key competitors. For example, their patent holdings or rate of new product introduction, and even their cost structures need to be evaluated in order to understand the competitive positions. While development, there is about that. And that's all we will be here today. Thank you for the time and have a good day.